Hey family, this is Jay Jones, host of Black Entrepreneur Blueprint, the podcast. And today I just want to talk to you briefly about circulating black dollars in the black economy. Now, if any of you ever listen to my podcast, you know that I'm a big proponent of supporting black-owned businesses. Now, there's a plethora of reasons, obviously, why we need to support black-owned businesses. But the number one reason is that if we don't support black-owned businesses, nobody else will. You can look at the downfall of some of our biggest iconic companies, Ebony and Jet, Essence. I can go on for days and days and days. Companies that were black owned that either got bought out or are now extinct. And so we need to support our black owned businesses. Now, I was talking to a young brother the other day and we were just talking about, circulating the black dollar. And I was telling him, I said, these are statistics that hold true. Most people or business owners hire people that look like them. So if we support black owned businesses and make a concerted and conscious effort to spend money with a black owned business, and that business continues to grow, then that business owner will more than likely have to expand. And expansion normally means additional employees, which obviously is going to help the employment rate. It's going to bring unemployment down in our community. Now, statistics also show that most business owners hire people that look like them. So when you walk around the corner to the Chinese joint and get your Chinese food, the people that are usually working there look just like the owner of the business. So they probably have a lot of Chinese employees. And there's nothing wrong with that because they own the business. If you go to a Greek diner, most of the employees there are probably going to be Greeks because they own the business. Go to a Turkish diner. Same thing. They're going to be Turkish employees. And once again, when you own the business, there's nothing wrong with that. You hire who you want to hire. And so, unfortunately, I think we don't understand. We understand, but we don't understand the ramifications of not supporting black-owned businesses. And here's a daily example. So you get paid direct deposit on Friday morning. You go to work. 12 o'clock is lunchtime. You decide to go get some lunch from a food truck or a restaurant. And chances are that's not a black owned business. All right. Go back to work. 5 o'clock comes. You and a couple of friends decide to go out to a happy hour. Get some drinks, have a little dinner or whatever. Chances are that probably is not a black owned business. After you go to happy hour, you go to the mall before you go home. You want to buy a couple of things. More than likely, where you spend your money in that mall is not a black owned business. And so, once again, I understand it because it's unconscious. But we need to make a conscious effort to support black-owned businesses. Now, you look at our communities. I'm driving through North Philly a couple days ago, and I know the area quite well. I used to live in North Philly. And I see, nail salons, Korean-owned. I see a Chinese place. I see a liquor store on this corner. And I know, because I know the area, none of them are black-owned. The crazy thing is that we're the only ethnicity that lets other ethnicities come in and extract money out of our community and take it to their community. Most people, if they were just driving through there, if they're not really on a conscious level, they're going to see blight. They're going to see poverty. But there's also diamonds in that community. And every other ethnicity knows it because that's why they're in our communities right now, extracting all of the resources. Now, if we would have had businesses in our community, we could hire our own people. You continue to support black businesses. Hopefully those black business owners are conscious enough to do something for the neighborhoods or their communities where they live in. Hiring black folk. Doing things in the neighborhood, doing food drives, cleaning up the neighborhood, as we say, buying the block, doing something with the resources. And all it is a direction of your resources. And so we are the only ethnicity to let some other ethnicities come in and take everything out. And what you left with is what you see in those type of neighborhoods. Poverty, blight, crime, because there are no jobs. And the people that are extracting, sucking that money out are going back to their communities, their nice homes, and they're using their money over there. Schools are bad in a lot of our communities. We don't have the tax base. But I bet you those business owners that are taking that money, extracting that money, they live in another community and their kids are going to nice schools. So we have to make a conscious effort to support Black-owned businesses. And so one of the things that I decided to do on the podcast is that I wanted to create several platforms, because today business is global in nature. It's a worldwide economy. So you don't have to go open a corner store to make money. So e-commerce, obviously Amazon is killing. E-commerce is where it is and where it's going to continue to be. More and more percentage of our sales are done via e-commerce. So you don't have to open a corner store. But if you're smart, you need two streams of income. So you should be selling something on the side or whatever. That's a whole nother conversation, a whole nother YouTube video. But e-commerce is worldwide in nature. So I created two platforms. The first one is Be Smart by Black. And that's a platform that connects Black product producers with Black consumers worldwide. So if you are a Black product producer and you're looking for Black consumers, go to besmartbyblack.com, upload your products for free, and connect with the worldwide Black economy. Now, hopefully, you'll take those dollars and do positive things for yourself, your family, and your community. But it's making a conscious effort, family, to spend money with Black-owned businesses. Now, I was looking to do an event in Philly not too long ago, and I couldn't find a Black videographer. I've been talking to people, calling my friends, yo, anybody know a Black videographer? And I couldn't find one. I eventually found one because I actually talked about it on the podcast one day, and I had a lot of people reach out to me. But I'm like, daggone, I need to be able to find, freelancers that I need work done. I need website work done. I need graphic design. So I created a site that just went live, hireblackfreelancers.com. So if you're a Black freelancer and you do graphic design, video, audio, anything that's on Fiverr or Freelancer, then go to hireblackfreelancers.com and upload your information. It's free. And this way you can connect with Black consumers that are looking for freelancers. I look to do like a lot of stuff online. I do a lot of e-commerce. So sometimes I'm looking for web design. I'm looking for different things, coding, and I need to be able to find, somebody that looks like me so I can make a conscious decision, a conscious effort to spend my money with somebody that looks like me, just like any other people do in other ethnicities. They make that decision. And so please check out besmartbyblack.com, upload your stuff for free. And if you're a consumer, go on the site, check out, buy some products. If you're a Black freelancer worldwide, I'm not just talking about the States, worldwide, go to hireblackfreelancers.com, upload your information. Are you a programmer? Do you do coding? Do you build websites? Anything that you can find on Fiverr or freelancer.com, you're going to be able to find on Hire Black Freelancers once it gets up and running. So I just want to show you the platform first. This is Hire Black Freelancers, and it just went live. So you only got one thing on here right now as of this date, but you have all types of different categories. And if you click on them, they'll enlarge. Like graphic design, you'll have all types of subcategories under graphic design. You have logos, banners, all types of stuff. So all you need to do is go on to hireblackfreelancers.com. If you do anything in graphic design, digital marketing, writing and translation, video and animation, music and audio, programming and tech, business, fun and lifestyle, anything that you can find on Fiverr or Freelancer, all you need to do is go to sign up, go up to the top right, click sign up, and you can sign up via Facebook or with your email. And then you create your own username there. Now, that's Hire Black Freelancers. Now, the other site is Be Smart by Black. Now, this site has been up longer, so we have a lot of products on this site. So if you are a Black product producer that wants to connect with Black consumers worldwide, go to Be Smart by Black. All types of different product categories, and you can go in and search by category. Same thing, you can go up top, sign up, or if you already signed up, you can log in, and also you can invite new members. So if you're selling a product, invite everybody you know to come check out the site. And you can connect in the back office, you can have conversations. And so what I wanted to do, in addition to, writing the book, talking about it on the podcast was to create those platforms so those transactions and that commerce can take place. Worldwide economy, that's what it is. So worldwide economy, and we need to make a conscious, concerted effort to spend a percentage of our money with black product producers and black businesses in general. And there was a study done, I forgot what university did it, but if we just upped our spending to black businesses just up to 5 or 10%, the exponential effect that would have on the black dollar or circulating the black dollar is ridiculous. Now, I had a conversation with somebody that said there's no such thing as a black dollar. I hear you. But what I will tell you this, to me, is semantics, because whoever has that dollar can control that dollar. All right. Now, if you can control that dollar, you can put it in places that are beneficial to you or your community. And I'm going to use the example of the Koch brothers, Koch, the Koch brothers. They're billionaires and they're Republicans who decided after President Obama was reelected for the second time that they were going to take their money, their Jewish dollars or whatever their ethnicity they are, and they're going to create a political action committee that's going to fund and back Republicans in specific targeted states so they could take control of the House and the Senate during the midterms. And guess what happened with those Koch brothers dollars? They used it to their benefit. They controlled the dollars. They controlled where they went. They developed a political action committee to take those dollars and have something enacted that's beneficial to them. So anybody who's trying to tell you there's no such thing as black dollars, you can say whatever you want, but if you control that dollar and you're black, that's a black dollar. And the silliest thing about it is we're the only ethnicity that sits there and says something as crazy as that. And not just says that, but we don't even act on it. Like I said, every other ethnicity is putting money back into their people. So if you look at the Chinese restaurant, and we're talking about vertical business right now, I'm not going to get into it too deep, but here's the deal. The chopsticks that they use, they bought those from a Chinese manufacturer. The cartons that they put the rice in, Chinese manufacturer. The food from a Chinese distributor. Everything that they get and use in those restaurants are being circulated back into their economy. So the food distributor, every time they order, they're getting money. They're getting paid. Oh, we need to order more chopsticks. That manufacturer's getting paid. We need more containers or cartons. That manufacturer's getting paid. Oh, we need more rice. That manufacturer or distributor is getting paid. So it's a vertical business, meaning up and down, controlling as much of the business as you can. We don't even think that far. We haven't even got to the point where we make a conscious decision to spend money with our own people. And that's where we have to start. And yeah, I know people have been saying this for years, but it's got to start somewhere. It's got to start somewhere. And with the economy, the worldwide economy today, it's real easy. You don't have to drive 25 miles to go out to the black, restaurant or the black store per se. Restaurant maybe, but if you want to go and buy goods from a black-owned business, search it online, order the product just like you would off of Amazon or eBay or whatever. So we don't even have to go and drive and actively, physically search for the business. We can search online. And we are always online. Our phones are right there. Our phones are right there. So please check out BeSmartByBlack.com, hire black freelancers. And I'd be remiss to say there are other sites that, promote a marketplace for black consumers. I don't care if you don't go to these. Just go to some of them and support black-owned businesses. If you want to check out my podcast, it's Black Entrepreneur Blueprint. New episode drops every Monday morning, 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.